Welcome to the Well-Designed Home Podcast. I'm your host, Melissa Brunk, Principal Interior Designer at Timeless Designs by Melissa. We are a premier, full-service interior design studio serving Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Iowa Great Lakes, and Rochester, Minnesota. Our mission is to create enduring, bespoke homes that celebrate a life well lived. With over 20 years of industry experience, we craft personal havens where every detail reflects the essence of your family, evoking feelings of joy, belonging, and pure delight. Join us as we transform the building and remodeling industry, one home at a time, because there's no place like your home. Hey, welcome to our podcast, A Well-Designed Home. I am Melissa from Timeless Designs. I am the principal interior designer. We design homes so that you can call it a place like there is no place like your home. Today we're talking with Braden from Wynia Works. He does all kinds of amazing things. So, shall we get started?
Yes.
Okay, so who are you and what's your story?
Braden Wynia, and I'm a welder, I guess.
Well, you do more than welding.
Yeah, I do metal fabrication of really anything now, and now steel finishing as well. We're getting into powder coating and looked into, I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's like powder coating that essentially you can do wood grain on powder.
Oh, really?
So kind of different.
So what sort of applications you haven't done it yet, but what applications would that be for?
A lot of, like, I don't know, a lot of people have been doing steel around their fireplaces in houses.
Yeah, because it's non-combustible.
Exactly. It's a non-combustible product. And then you can bring a wood look into that space.
So as far as wood look goes, how do you have different graining that you can do?
Different grains, different colors. So it's,
I have to get some samples of that.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously we do all the metal fabrication, like metal staircases, metal railings is kind of our main gig. We do a lot of, I don't even know what you want to call them, canopies for over doorways.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty much anything metal in a house.
And ottomans?
Yeah, we do them.
Bottoms
beds,
to ottomans.
bed frames.
Oh, yeah. The bed frame.
Oh,
yeah.
Anything metal, we can kind of do it.
Yeah, that bed frame is amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Turned out nice.
Okay, so how did you get started in this?
My dad, this is probably, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, asked me if I could build some railings, and I was in high school, sophomore, I think, and taking half of a semester of a welding class, and yeah, asked me if I could do it, and I, being cocky, said, yeah, I can do it. And it kind of took off from there.
Of course I can.
Yeah. Now you got 4 employees plus myself and my wife. So.
And work nonstop.
Yeah. I work most 18 to 20 hours a day, almost every day. Yeah.
But you enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah. Pays good.
So did you get your powder coater up and going?
Yeah. We're actually adding on 10,000 square foot this coming spring.
Wow. In your building you have?
No,
or you're adding to your
building
building?
Another building right across. I bought
Wow.
another lot this summer and got all the dirt work done. A bunch of the concrete's done already. So
that's awesome.
And the next summer we'll have close to 18,000 square feet of space to work with.
That's insane.
So, yeah.
Well, but when you're building railings, because I've been to your shop,
yeah,
when they're fabricated and done and you're waiting to install, they take up a lot of space.
They take space. That's just it. We need more space.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so is there anything exciting that you're working on?
Oh, yeah. We got everything going on. We're working only a block from where we're at right now at the United Methodist Church.
Yeah.
First United Methodist Church. And, like 400 feet of railing that we're doing there. It's supposed to be done before Christmas, but we're looking at Easter now.
Oh, no.
And just the whole project's taking time. But then, we got staircases up in by Watertown, Brookings. We're doing railings. We got stuff over by Spirit Lake. I actually got to go to the Black Hills Friday and look at a job out there. We got all
So
sorts of stuff going.
How much of your work is just railings?
I would say 80% of it, 85, somewhere in there. We do a lot. I think last year we did 208, 210 houses of just metal railings.
Yeah.
So that's quite a few.
One or two, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. So at the Methodist Church, are you reworking what they already have?
No.
Or you're switching out what they
they're
had?
doing a whole remodel there, and actually it's a whole process dealing with architects and engineers. They know everything, And it's a whole process, really. Almost hard to explain without actually being there.
Well, timeline, I suppose, has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, that's just it. Like, they're adding on the whole, I can't think of the word, where the choir stands.
Oh, yeah.
In the front. They're building that all out like 30, 40 feet.
Wow.
Then we got to put rails all the way around that, going up the stairs, around the wheelchair ramps, grab rails, safety rail, all that stuff around there. And then they have a whole balcony that runs around the entire church that we got to get done as well. And that's what you guys are working on today. So,
So it's done by Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So what's your biggest goal right now?
I don't know. Get some debt paid off and keep building more.
Get your add-on all done.
Get that done and get the first building paid for here. Get that done and then,
So with your add-on, are you adding more employees too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're going to probably add 3-4 more people, I'm sure. Time it's all done. Yeah. I don't know. I had goals like 5 years ago, but they're all gone already.
Because you achieved them?
Yeah. I don't know.
Now you need new ones.
That's kind of weird to say, I guess. Really weird.
So then your goal would be your next expansion?
Yeah. I don't know what that is yet. Still thinking.
Do you have any goals for like specific projects or project types?
Not really. I mean, I'd like to get into, like, obviously Sioux Falls here's got the big steel district. Doing big buildings, big projects like that would be pretty sweet to have your name on the side of that. Eventually, I'd like to get into some of that instead of just, we do a lot of residential now. We kind of got our foot in the door now, doing this big commercial job to get into some of that stuff.
Yeah. So that's your next goal, commercial.
Yeah, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What do you feel most understood about being in custom metalworks?
I don't know, really. I've been around construction my whole life, so that really helps with what I do. So my dad, my dad's whole life he's done construction, so as long as I've been around him, I've always been working on jobs, so I can probably build a house better than I can weld some days.
No, you do amazing welding.
Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of know what's going on, I guess.
So are there any so for homeowners that are listening to this and they're wanting to build a house or remodel, are there things that they, something they have in their head that maybe isn't really what it is? So if they're thinking about custom metalwork, is there something that they're like, oh, well, but actually it's not?
Yeah. Fireplaces. We just did a fireplace here not too long ago over by the golf course behind the zoo.
Yeah.
And we did a brass surround for the fireplace itself. It was like a 3-sided fireplace, it come out the wall.
Yeah.
They had brick on the one side, and then we wrapped the whole thing with sheets. Well, with sheet steel, it doesn't matter. It's so dense. There's not a good glue out there to fasten it to like a sheetrock or an OSB sheeting behind there.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to use screws. Well, if you want a seamless look, that's not the answer. They make actual tile that looks, it's got like a metal print to it, or a wallpaper would be a better deal. We have to meet codes with the non-combustible surface. So then what we ended up doing was doing like a I don't know, 12-inch Durock surround around the whole fireplace, so it's a non-combustible surface, and then did a brass mantle around it as well.
That's sharp.
It's really cool, but you want to talk about expensive.
All the cool things do.
Yeah, everything cool. There's an old saying, cool shit ain't cheap and cheap shit ain't cool.
Right.
So,
yeah. So, okay. So then what is your proudest moment?
I don't know. I don't really have one, I guess.
You gotta have something.
I don't know. Probably getting married, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. That was a big deal.
That was a pretty big
Was that
deal.
a year ago? 2 years ago?
It's me, that camera. I don't know. Probably close to 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
And time flies by. Don't matter.
Yeah. That's a good accomplishment.
Yeah.
Okay. So why is it that you're passionate about what you do?
Kind of decent at it, I guess. I don't know what else to do with my life.
Well, you must, I mean, you are very good at it, but like when you did that first railing, there must have been something that sparked you to say, hey, was it like the process of it or seeing it come together? Or?
Just kind of cool when it's done.
Yeah.
Different.
Is it the freedom of being able to create whatever?
Kind of, yeah, I guess.
The sky's the limit?
Yeah. There's kind of infinite opportunity with it, really.
Yeah.
100 ways to skin a cat type of deal.
Right.
So,
yeah. Okay. What's the favorite thing about what you do?
getting paid.
It's supposed to be install day.
Yeah. I actually kind of miss. I don't ever really get to work in the shop anymore. All the employees, I got to keep everybody going, but kind of miss working in the shop, building stuff. I like building stuff. Always.
It seems like that's the way it goes. Is you start doing what you're doing because you love it, and then you grow yourself out of that position that you initially did because you loved it, and then you get so far removed. I've heard that from so many people in the industry.
Yeah, which I don't know, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, somebody's got to do the job. So just
Part of growth,
be me.
I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to schedule days to be in the shop just to tinker.
Yeah, I actually did do that a couple weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you make?
Made a glass entrance for a shower with an arch top on it.
Yeah.
We made this great big, I don't know, it was like 8, 9, 10 feet tall and 7, 8 feet wide, and put a glass arch door in it, built all of it, made the hinges and whatnot, and we're actually making 2 panels so they can sandwich together a panel of glass in between. And
nice.
Obviously, we got to finish it, powder coat it all gold. So
that's for a client?
Yeah. Yep. For that Down Home Fab, that TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With
Do you get to go in and install it and wear your shirt and be on TV?
No, we won't talk about that.
Oh.
There's some off-air stuff that's going on there. But
I get it.
Yeah. No, our name will be on it. It's just, we don't. Right. We aren't the face because of certain cultural things.
Yes.
Yes.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
So, did you help design how that was all going to come together with?
No.
You were just told, here's how to do it?
No.
Or this is what we want?
They just sent me a picture and asked if I could build it.
And then you just
I'm too dumb to say no. So I just, made it work.
I love that about you, though, because you're like, I took those ottomans to you and I said, they have 3 legs. We need to figure out how to make it so it's not wobbly.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah, I think we do this, we do that. So then you get sent pictures and, we can do it.
I don't know. I think part of that comes from I used to work at a farm equipment repair shop and do what I'm doing now. I used to do both of them for probably 5, 6 years. And fixing farm equipment, that'll teach you a lot of...
Oh, yeah, you gotta be scrappy. You gotta figure stuff out.
Yeah. Make stuff work.
Yeah, for sure.
It gives you a different vision on how to build. I think so, at least.
Yeah. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else you'd like our listeners to know about you or the process of metalwork? Like, what's the time frame? So if I have a client that wants a custom shower glass door, how long did that take?
Took me 2 days to build it. So time consuming, working with such tight tolerances on everything. Keep water out of all the nooks and crannies and make stuff flow right. But I mean, getting on the schedule is the worst part.
Right.
For at least for us. We're a month and a half, 2 months out anymore on anything we do. We work with so many repeat builders and clients and stuff, but I mean, time frame typically for us to build, by the time we measure, if we had an open slate to measure, build, and install, would be 3 days for us, because we do everything in house now. We have CNC tables, got all of our mounting plates, we got fixture tables for welding stuff. We got 3, 4, 5 different welders in the shop, a full powder coat booth now, so everything's in house. We got enough people to man everything.
That's awesome.
It just works easy for us.
We give you the drawings and then you just take it from there and install it.
Yeah. Yep. That's the best.
So railings, what's the time frame on that? Is that a couple days to fabricate also?
Depends on
length.
Depends on size of the job, but most typical houses anymore that we do are probably 20 to 25 feet is your average floor plan. But yeah, I mean, 2-3 days, that's it. Start to finish.
So interior and exterior, right?
Yep. Interior, exterior. On top of houses. Done a couple bars over in Spirit Lake, Iowa. Massive bars over there. Done kind of a little bit of everything, really.
Railings to ottomans.
Yeah.
And shower glass
everything
doors.
in between.
All right. What piece of advice do you have for homeowners looking at either building or renovating if they're wanting to do custom iron?
Spend money on quality. There's people out there that will do it cheaper. I can assure you, cheaper is not better. You're spending any more, a custom built home is $1 million at a bare minimum, really. I mean, you're already spending $1 million, spend an extra couple thousand. It's pennies.
Mm-hmm.
Pennies on the dollar in the whole grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Spend the money, do it right the first time. Don't half-ass anything. That's the way I look at it.
That's my philosophy. If you're going to do it right and do it right and do it once.
That's just it. Because otherwise, 6 months down the road, something will come up. You go to the casino, you win $5,000 that night. Oh yeah, we probably should have spent the money on this, or should have done that. And it's like, yeah, just do it right the first time. Money will come back.
Mm-hmm.
Always does.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No. Buy my products? I don't
know. So how can people find you?
Yeah. I don't know if we're on Instagram. I don't think we are. I think we got a Facebook website. It's Wynia Custom Handrails. And then a website, wyniasrails.com.
Okay.
That's it.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
This was fun. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning into a Well-Designed Home podcast. We hope today's episode inspired you to take the next steps towards creating the home of your dreams. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. New episodes are uploaded every Friday afternoon for your listening delight. We'd love it if you could leave us a 5-star review to help more listeners discover the show. And while you're at it, sign up for our newsletter at timelessdesignsbymelissa.com to have every episode and other design-related items delivered directly to your inbox. Looking for more resources? Download our complimentary guide, How to Hire the Right Interior Designer, on our website to ensure your next project is a success. Stay connected with us on social media. Follow Timeless Designs by Melissa on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube for behind-the-scenes content, design tips, and so much more. If you're ready to start your own design journey or have questions, reach out to us at concierge@timelessdesignsbymelissa.com. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for joining us on a Well-Designed Home podcast. Until next time, here's to making every space a timeless reflection of you.